as now Callum Cripps has caught up and passed Willis there and up into the top 3. So great move there from Cripps up the inside of Druids. Now a good old flash of the headlights as Ashton now has some work to do. Christopher out in front. Oh, but maybe not for long. A bit wide through clearways on the entry. And there goes Cripps on the attack mode. Ashton onto the hybrid as well. Cripps looks to the inside. Ashton looks to the inside. Christopher will defend. But now heading into Druids, a little bit of a touch of the gravel for Christopher and Ashton. Ashton goes to the inside of Druids. They almost make contact. And now up the inside, it will become the outside for Graham Hill Bend. Side by side into the corner. Ashton's off wide. This could allow Cripps to get through here. And it is. Cripps is through. And now Cripps is going to try and make his way up into the race lead. Bit of a bump into the back of Christopher here. And here comes Willis as well onto the back of these 3 as well. 4 drivers battling for the race lead. Ashton up into P2 there. Cripps are getting a bit wide through the first corner. Both Ashton and Cripps onto the hybrid power. I'm going to send up the inside for Cripps. He's not going to be able to make that one work. These 2 battling is going to allow Christopher to try and extend a slight advantage. They'll have 10 laps to go next time by. Ashton and Cripps going bumper to bumper. Out of the final corner now. 10 laps to go for the drivers. Into Paddock Hill. Looks like Ashton's going to try and get a good exit. Maybe go for the race lead. It's not going to work out just quite for him. Got to be careful for the moves he does go for the lead, because he's got Cripps less than a car's length behind in that Brabham Esports Infinity Q50, the only rear-wheel drive touring car available to the drivers as well. The Hyundai i30, Ford Focus and Corolla, all front-wheel drive machines. Back into Paddock Hill Bend then, and oh, this could be good for Ashton. He's going to look like he's going to get a good exit out of the first corner, but he's not. Cripps are going to have a look now as well. To the outside goes Cripps. He's not going to get past like that though. Ashton shuts the door on him. Here comes Willis now. You can see right on the back of these 3 is these 3 separated by half a second, less than half a second, 0.4 of a second separating the top 3. Here goes Ashton then onto the hybrid. Side by side around the outside, some contact is made as they make their way through side by side at Paddock Hill. Ashton into the lead, but Christopher holds the inside line nicely. He's going to push them both wide, and there goes Cripps into the race lead. He overtakes both of them to the inside. Now has to hold it around the outside. A bit of contact is made. Here comes Ashton, and Ashton's going to take both of them. Oh, and Christopher in the background is going to take Willis off as well, and Willis off in the background. And here comes Ben Brown now. Might be able to have a run. There's all sorts of chaos going on here. Brown up into P3. Christopher down to 4. Christopher up the inside into Druids. He's just about given enough space for Brown. As two clear ways they go once again. Ashton under huge pressure from Cripps up ahead. 6 laps to go. Into the final corner then. Oh, and it's a move up the inside for Cripps. They're going to make contact, and Cripps has just about got a... Ashton keeps the race lead for now. 5 laps to go. Here comes Brown in 3rd position in the Hyundai i30. But Ashton just about holds on for the time being, and Cripps is going to get almost into his bumper around Druids. I think those tyres on Ashton's car, not the happiest. Onto the hybrid for Ashton as well, not having good runs out of the corners. Cripps having much better tyres at this point in time. 4 laps to go as they come across the line. Ashton onto the hybrid. Cripps not on the hybrid. Has he run out, or is he saving it for the last couple of laps? Through the first couple of corners they go. Cripps to the inside. Ashton with a hard block into Druids. And Cripps all the way around the outside. A bit of a lock-up as well. Ashton on the exit of the corner. He's just about going to get out in front. Bit of contact being made there, and all of this battling is allowing Brown to catch up to them and maybe have a look at things here as well. Three more laps, and Cripps with a good exit now. Ashton back onto the hybrid. And here comes Brown on the hybrid, round the outside of Paddock Hill. Ben is going to slow him down a little bit. Up and over the curbs, but can't get the good exit he needed to try and make his end into Paddock Hill. As round Graham Hill bend they will go. Ashton back onto the hybrid. I think Cripps may have run out. Surely you'd expect him to use it at this point in the race. They'll have 2 laps to go next time by. Ashton holding on by the smallest of margins. Less than 0.2 per second here. And here comes Brown. Once again in the draft. He's got the hybrid activated. To the outside again. Goes Brown. He'll look for the switch back. It's not going to happen. But here comes Cripps again. A hard block from Ashton. Into Druids they go. Callum Cripps to the outside. Here comes Ben Brown. They're going to go 3 wide. Out of Druids down and towards Graham Hill. And there is Cripps to the inside. This could be it here. As Brown gets a better exit too. The block from Ashton. And now through the final couple of corners as well for the penultimate time. They'll have 1 lap to go. Ashton and Brown both onto the attack mode. but Cripps extending his advantage. Those tyres absolutely gone for Jack Ashton. Side by side with Ben Brown. And he's just about going to hold on. Into Druids they go. Callum Cripps runs away with the race lead. As he's getting pushed around Druids here. Bennyworth having a look at Brown as well. They'll have one more opportunity into the final corner. Brown onto the attack mode, onto the hybrid. He's not going to be able to get it, but he might be able to get him out of the final corner here now. Ashton round the final corner, and I think he might just be able to hold on to it here. As Callum Cripps comes across the line to take the victory. It's a drag race between Ashton and Brown. Who's going to take it? Just about Ashton by the smallest of margins. And Jack Ashton has to settle for second position. Callum Cripps takes win number 3 of the day. An absolutely dominant performance for your championship leader, extending his championship as well. That will wrap up all of the racing action that we have got for you today, and we will wait for the podium presentations to begin. Stewards have to make the decisions first. We'll see you for the podium in just a bit.
Our 3 thrilling rounds of touring car action. We are now thank you, at the podium celebration for the touring cars. In third place today with 41 points was Ben Brown. Ben Brown taking third place today. Well done. If you'd like to bring the trophy, that would be fantastic. There we go. Look at this. In second place, with 49 out of possible 60 points, was Jack Ashton. So big round of applause for Jack Ashton, please. And our event winner. Couldn't really have gone much better for him, really, today, could it? 60 out of 60. Well done to Callum Cripps. See, they always hate the dominant ones. Right, so, because, ironically, you guys were the top 3 in the final race, we might as well do the top 3 position interviews up here. So if you're happy to stand around, that'd be great. Mr. Brown, I am going to jump onto this step here. There we go. Better, isn't it? 3,
yeah. It was exciting. We didn't kill anyone, so it was fun. Yeah.
It was fine because nobody died. Short and sweet.
Yeah, sure. Just wanted it to be over by the end of it. I don't think anyone had any tyres left, so
it was very entertaining to watch, though.
Yeah, it was entertaining to have fun and try and.
Nice to get a podium. Awesome. Right, we'll keep it short and sweet then. Right, so Mr. Ashton. Well, that was quite at the start, and then I'm guessing you just killed your tyres.
Yeah, that's literally in a nutshell. Yeah, I just went gun ho, don't care attitude. I'm going to the front. I mean, it kind of got close to the front at the start, and I was like, okay, I just need to get past these 2, and I just couldn't get past them, and they're holding good fort, fair play. I just couldn't get past too well, and it just held me up enough, and the tyres were just getting too much bad. I did get to lead in the end, but I was holding this guy up. But second, I'll take it.
Really cool battle between basically the whole top 4 for quite a large time of that race. Anyone could have come out on top of that one. But did you sort of know deep down, because of what you'd done to your tyres, that it was kind of inevitable?
Oh yeah, fully. I was like, it's halfway through the race. I got about 15% or something like that. It wasn't that bad. It's like 20%, which I was usually finishing on the mediums, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be bad. And then with crazy boost usage as well, I was like, not here. But that's exactly what happened. Still managed it.
Fair enough. I mean, it worked out for you, and still got P2 at the end of the race, so that sense, gets the good points in, and yeah, the gamble paid off, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Still got to beat this guy.
Next time. Right, Mr. Cripps, again. Not very popular today, are you? I know, it's weird. You're like Max, and it's very strange because you're like the opposite of him.
Oh,
except you're fast. Yeah, okay, except you're fast and talented, but yeah, there's some big differences there.
Yeah, height. 6 really, wasn't it? Let's go off now. Like he got up into 3rd or something. I was still stuck in 6th, and I was like, have it. But then basically his tyres were ruined. So I was surprised like how I was trying to ease him on out of corners, but yeah, obviously with the rear-wheel drive, it's a bit easier for me with my tyre life. So yeah, it was good fun.
Well, moving into Thruxton, not to put the burn on you, but something tends to happen to the championship leader at Thruxton, and it's never usually that good. So maybe get some mental preparation in. But Thruxton track for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like NASCAR, really. It's making a right turn instead of a left one, really, isn't it? So yeah, it'd be all right. Obviously, the curbs there. I think it's the same model we used a few years ago, so the curbs are a bit vicious. But yeah, right, it's what it is, isn't it? It is what it is.
Well, well, also, guys, well, thank you very much to our top 3. If we could have a nice round of applause for the top 3 today. And thank you, everyone, for staying with us and watching at home. Thank you very much to Dane for broadcasting throughout the day. Thank you to the drivers for putting on the show. And thank you to you for watching. Thank you. Have a great evening, and we will see you in October.